watch what's approaching. The supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
What's good? I guess working late has its perks since I just checked Dokkan Battle and a bunch of news just dropped. So let's go ahead and cover all the information that's come out. Again, I am going to preface this by saying that this is actually the first time I'm seeing this, so we're just going to be translating on the spot. I'm guessing Global has a very similar, if not exact, type of deal going on, so we'll just run through this one by one. Obviously, I'm main JP, so we're just going to go in the JP news section. Looks like this is regarding the brand new campaign. I guess Dende's the mascot for it, but let's see here. So basically, it's just talking about working together worldwide to collect all 7 Dragon Balls, and then basically upon completing certain criteria, you get 5 Dragon Stones, and then if all of them are completed, 20 Dragon Stones will be given out. A total of 55 Dragon Stones will be distributed if JP and Global works together and able to get everything completed. So let's look at the actual topics here. I guess it depends on the Dokkan Awakened amounts, Extreme Z Awakened amounts, specified events, round clears, just mission clears or completions, amount of Zeni acquired, ACT or stamina consumed, and how many times trained. So these are all the topics, and looks like they have the details here. Basically, it's dependent on the amount. So basically, the amount of Zeni spent, you'll get, and I'm not going to specify because honestly, this is a collaborative effort, and individually, it's not really going to matter much. It's just grind the hell out of the game is basically the point. But based on training, Zeni acquired, Dokkan Awakens, Extreme Z Awakens, beating the Dragon Ball history, or Dragon history, I guess it's called in JP, completing missions, and using up ACT or stamina, these will be fulfilled. So looks like it's a collaborative effort between JP and Global. So hopefully we all work together and complete the missions. In terms of the actual campaign schedule, this is what this pretty much has, and I did take a very, very brief look, and it's definitely interesting to say the least. So let's go through this one by one. This is basically a new event where for 5 days every day you can get Dragon Stones based on clearing it. We'll cover that here in a second. And then obviously we have the Infinite Dragon History event as well. Let's keep going. Alright, and then we do have a new LR coming up, and we'll cover that here in a second as well. So of course you guys saw the movie by now. This is pretty much the campaign that we just covered. This is the Ultimate Life Form Evolution is probably what it's called, and basically by completing all the stages, you'll get Dragon Stones out of that. Again, I think this is one that's like, there was one that was specified as where was it at? Yeah, 5 days. 5日間毎日開放される stage. So yeah, it's opened up for 5 days every day. That's from what I'm reading anyway. The only reason why it's confusing is because of the date is a little bit interesting. But we'll go past that and talk about the Extreme Z Awakenings. Everybody knows by now for the Tech Super Saiyan Goku and Gohan, as well as Super Vegeta and Super Trunks. They're actually pretty good with the EZA, so definitely do that. We'll cover that here in a second, but this is the Super Extreme Difficulty event that's going to be introduced. Dragon History is basically what it's called. In terms of the legendary banner, so this is going to be the brand new LR. Android 17 and 18 will become an LR. So the base SSR, I assume, is 17 and 18, but the LR will be 16, 17, and 18 because you do see these guys on there. Now, the reason why you see LR Gohan on the right is because as of September 17th, this old LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is actually getting revamped in terms of the super attack animation, so we should be expecting some nice little upgrades, and I'm really glad they decided to do this instead of forcing you to summon on a new card, you know what I mean? So that's definitely a good look, and certainly appreciate that. So I'm guessing he'll probably, I don't know, maybe be on the featured list or whatever. We'll see. But that's definitely getting revamped, so that's definitely good news. Of course, we're going to have Cells, Super Cells, and Elder Kai banner. Not really that important nowadays in Dokkan Battle, but it's still available. Looks like we will have like limited missions as well as daily missions. Here's the thing that's interesting. This event, I noticed that they were counting down this like the other day, and I was wondering why, but it looks like there is some sort of update coming up because it's going to be released and available every day. It does say that 16 does get Dokkan Awakened, but he already does, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that's referencing an additional Dokkan Awakened coming up or not. I'm not 100% on that, so don't take my word for it. But this is the Strike event, Extreme Intelligence Android 16 unit. So here's another good one. You do get up to 21 Dragonstones based off the 3-day weekend mission, so that's definitely more Dragonstones you're able to get, and it'll be broken out between 2 weekends, September 14th through the 16th, and then September 21st to the 23rd. So definitely a good way to get more stones. Let's see, so we already talked about that stuff. Login bonuses as well. That's all old stuff, it looks like. Yeah, so all of this stuff is pretty much what's already passed. So it is worth reminding, part 2, we do have the availability to run through this again with the special keys, so definitely make sure to keep an eye out on that. Alright, in terms of general overview, I think that's pretty much it. This is going to be coming back on the weekend as well. These type specified banners haven't come out yet, but they will be. I think we're currently on the tech one, so the other ones will be available as well. Looks like everything else is pretty much the way it was. Let's go ahead and scroll down. So let's take a look at this Infinite Dragon History event. So I guess it's currently open already. That's what it looks like anyway, but because it's saying Kaisai, but I haven't checked, so I wouldn't know. Looks like it is going to be broken out between 2 stages, and you do have a wide variety of enemies that you are facing. So stage 1 is going to be Yamcha, Krillin, Tien, Piccolo, Super Vegeta, Super Trunks, the Bye Guys Goku, Super Saiyan Gohan, and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And then pretty much stage 2 is like the villains, Android 19, Dr. Jerome, Android 18, 17, 16, and all the different forms of Perfect Cell or Cell. Looks like I do remember seeing something like the Android Cell Saga category team has the I wouldn't say type advantage, but stage advantage. But we'll have to scroll down and see if they actually specify that here in a second. Looks like in terms of support items, you can only bring 2 kinds with you, and then you can actually challenge this without consuming ACT or stamina, so that's good. It doesn't cost anything to challenge it. So of course all the newer stuff lately is kind of like that, so I guess it's not any different, but based on what I'm reading, you can only bring 2 items for that. That's pretty interesting. Alright, and then right here for every stage, 各ステージでラウンドが進むにつれてボスが待つダメージ軽減スキルがより強力に、他にもボスは様々なスキルを。So it looks like this is basically talking about damage reduction skills that the enemies will have, as well as other unique skill sets. So it's almost like a little bit of Battlefield in a way too. Alright, so of course this is a no continue type battle. It does at least tell you what the types are, so yeah, I mean, pretty much all the varieties there. Not really going to specify or go into the specifics about it. In terms of the mission rewards, it looks like along with getting the rewards for completing every round instead of a stage, you'll get some rewards out of it. But in terms of clearing the stage, you're getting 5 Dragonstones. So I thought it'd be a lot more than that, but it is what it is. Considering we only have 2 stages, but maybe all these other missions will have Dragonstones as well. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's keep going. So basically, you do have missions based on certain categories as well. Looks like it's stated on here. Alright, so in terms of that pretty much summarizes that narrative, I think. And then let's cover the Ultimate Life Form Evolution story event. This is one that I was a little bit confused on, so maybe this will be a good way to get some clarification on it. Alright, so yeah, starting from September 13th for 5 days, you can challenge Stage 1 every day. Or every day, the stages will be released. Yeah, so that's pretty much what it says there. And then for every stage clear, you do get 3 Dragon Stones. So I don't know how many total stages there are. Well, I guess it'll tell you right here. So these are pretty much the rewards you get out of that. And it looks like it is a daily reset, so you do get, what is that, 15 Dragon Stones total per day. That's not too bad. Looks like these are basically just skill sets that the enemy will have, and this is basically just first form, second form, Cell Perfect Form, Cell Junior, and another Cell Perfect Form as well. Looks like basically has the regeneration skill set to recover HP. This one you can't really change up your slots in the rotation. Basically ability to evade attacks here, and changing all the orbs randomly. And then for stage 5, damage reducing skill, as well as needing the super attack in order to KO the enemy. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like for this one too. So decent amount of stones being given out during the campaign, along with the you know, the daily logins and limited campaign missions as well. You should be able to get quite a few, at least 30 stones with this one too, considering it is an easy A, and you do have category specifics with that. Actually, you know what? It looks like there's only 2 stages here. That's interesting. You have a Z hard and super difficulty. Yeah, I thought it would be 30 stages like the typical easy A, but it looks like it's basically just 2 stages from what I see. And let's just go ahead and cover it. In terms of characters, you have these guys, and then, you know, these guys. So that's for Chosen Kano na character, so units that can be included to be challenged. So it looks like it is limited to a certain amount of characters as well. Looks like these guys are actually required, it seems like, and then these guys are available units you can include. I don't know, it's interesting, but we'll find out. Alright, I think that's pretty much everything, except for the missions. Yeah, and I can cover that real fast, or how about this? I'll wrap it up here since it's a long video. I'll actually do a separate video just for the missions and cover that. Alright, well that's pretty much it. We have a lot of interesting stuff coming out, so hopefully you guys found this informative, and let's go ahead and start part 2 and celebrate. Alright, I'll catch you guys later.